In today's day and age in college basketball, it seems that most teams are only focused on one thing, and that's playing fast paced basketball. Most of the best teams in the nation only play fast paced basketball. For example, look at Arkansas. They really like to push the pace of the game, which leads them to scoring just about 20 points per game off of those fast break opportunities. Fast paced teams really look to get that ball up the court as quickly as possible to create a 2v1 or a 3v2 situation to give them the best possible chance to score, resulting in a very fast-paced game. Today we are breaking down Iowa Hawkeyes men's basketball and their slow-paced play style, why they use it, how it works, and whether it actually gives them an edge. Let's first talk about how pace is calculated. There's a nice website called Warren Nolan, and that does all of that work for us. As you can see, here's a list showing every Division I men's basketball team. Faster paced teams towards the top and slower paced teams towards the bottom. And as I scroll all the way to the bottom, you see Iowa at 364th out of 365 teams, meaning they're the second slowest team in all of college basketball. Here's another chart showing some of the fastest paced teams, including Alabama and Florida, around the mid-70s, and the average for all of the teams around 70. And then you have the Iowa Hawkeyes at a pace of 62.7. How do they do this, you may ask? Take a look at this clip of Iowa at the start of the game versus Iowa State.
Jay Altenberger told us earlier, the light's always green.
Always green. They want him, if he can see the rim, they want him to shoot 10 threes a game if possible. I would love to have that green light.
Right. That light didn't exist for too many players. Koch with 8 to shoot. Good defense. Maniel going to work. Inside, and he works his way in.
It really begins with the point guard slowly taking the ball up the court. Once they get to the cross half court, it looks like they don't really have any urgency to score the basketball. Iowa State gets impatient and tries to double the ball handler, leading to an open number 3 they have to help on, leaving one man to guard 2 Iowa players on the right side of the court. Once number 3 kicks it out to the player in the corner, it forces Iowa State to be in a scramble situation, and Iowa ends up scoring an easy bucket at the end of the shot clock.
Good defense. Maniel going to work. Inside, and he works his way in for 2.
That whole play happened because Iowa State tried to speed up Iowa, which led to an easy layup. Here's another clip of Iowa State trying to speed up Iowa. Possessions usually start with a ball screen, and they look to trap the ball handler to speed him up, leading to an open Falgares layup. Another thing I noticed about Iowa is how unselfish they are and the ability for them to find the best possible shot by swinging the basketball. Just take a look at this clip. Iowa State tries to trap on the baseline, which leads to a pass to the corner and then a pass to the wing for a wide open 3, all because Iowa State got impatient and tried to speed up Iowa by trapping on the baseline. And for those of you who think that Iowa chews up the whole clock just to shoot a horrible contested shot, just take a look at this list I found of the best field goal percentages. As I scroll, Iowa isn't too far from the top, listed at 17th best in the nation, at a field goal percentage of 49%. Now you might be wondering, does Iowa run fast breaks? It depends on the situation. In this clip, Iowa gets a steal, and Sturt sees a potential fast break opportunity, so he pushes the ball up the court, and once he realizes that Iowa State has plenty of defenders back, he decides to pull the ball out and work it around for a great shot. Here's another clip where Sturtz gets the rebound and pushes it up the court searching for a fast break opportunity. Once he realizes there is no opportunity for a fast break, he slows down and goes into Iowa's slow-paced offense. And then even though Iowa State plays great defense, Iowa's Bennett Sturtz is a great player and hits an insane shot with 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Daniel blocked off. 10 on the shot clock. Sturtz to work. Drawing a lot of attention. Working against Momcilovic. Step back 3 for Sturtz. Got it to splash down. Oh my.
That's tough. That is tough.
Now here's a situation where Iowa plays fast-paced and uses the fast break opportunity. Sturtz gets a steal and sees 2 teammates ahead of him with the open court, so he's in attack mode. He passes it to 3, which results in a 2v1, and Iowa finishes the play off from there. In this endgame situation, Florida is looking to speed up Iowa into a turnover or a bad shot as they get the ball in bounds. But they get the ball to Sturtz in stride going down the court, creating a 2v1, which gives Falgares an open 3 to win the game.
And here we go. 8.9 to play. Sturts with the catch. Sturts bounce pass to the corner. Fulgaris for three. Oh!
You may think that Iowa is at a huge disadvantage by slowing down their offense, leading to less possessions, leading to less points. But in reality, that also slows down the opposing team. Iowa only allows the opponent an average of 66 points per game for the season. Down to their pace, they're able to limit their turnovers to only 9.5 per game, 22nd in the nation, which also leads to fast-paced teams getting less fast break opportunities, which ultimately results in Iowa getting a slow half-court game all night. Iowa's playstyle is very unique. There is pros and cons to it, but it seems to be working for them. As of now, they are in the Elite Eight. Players like Sturts with only one turnover in the entire NCAA tournament, and the whole team shooting 43% from three in their win over Nebraska. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.